Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. I'm a bit dishevelled because I've been out working in the garden for a couple of hours already, and I'll show you what I've been up to. But as you know, we're in a new house with a new garden, lots needing done in the house, lots needing done in the garden, and I've been madly sort of starting and trying to finish different projects. So today it relates to the chickens, so let me show you what I've been up to. Okay, so hello girls. If I come in here, you'll see the original chicken runs. So this is what we brought from our old house. Very functional, not very pretty, and not as big as I really want. So we've got a little extension there, and then the main part here, and the coop. Now the coop is fantastic. I absolutely cannot complain about the coop. Let's have a look inside. Anyone in? No. So plenty of room for 8 to 10 girls. And nest boxes, everything, I just love it. Really easy to access, to clean out. There's a door there and so on. So the coop, not worried about at all. The run is just too small, particularly now that we've got 2 new girls who are over there in the little run. So before lockdown, because undoubtedly there's going to be a chicken lockdown in the not too distant future because of avian flu, before that I am wanting to get a much bigger run built, and I started it yesterday, ably assisted by hubby Tom and a very lovely neighbour. And what we have here, and I bought these panels pre-made. Let me just go to the outside. You can see better. So I bought these panels pre-made. They're 3 feet by 6 feet, and we have 1/2 inch weld mesh 16 gauge, which is fox proof. And yeah, so what I've done so far is connected 5 of them in the long side. So there's going to be 5 long, which makes it 15 feet. And it's going to be 4 of those panels wide, which makes it 12 feet. So 12 by 15. So it's going to be quite a nice size. I mean, I'd always love to be bigger, but it fits in the area that I have in the garden for it. So what I'm going to do is, well, eventually the plan is to have this built and to dismantle these ones, leave the coop in here, and obviously put all sorts of lovely things in here for the girls to enjoy. Roof wise, I was looking at various things where the roof's concerned, but my lovely neighbour has given me these it's windy, polycarbonate panels that I'll need to go and do something with because the wind's starting. And these were, I think, probably destined to be a greenhouse, looking at some of the shapes. I think it's 4mm polycarb, but there's loads of them, so it might be a wee bit of a patchwork on the roof, but I think we'll start by putting these on the roof. And actually, if I just swing round, there's a big bit of polycarbonate that I used in this run. Dirty, but this is actually, I think, a 6 or 10mm polycarb, and we'll clean that up and we'll use that in the roof as well. Now the roof's going to have weld mesh, 16 gauge weld mesh on it as well, and then over the top I'll put the polycarbonate. That is the plan. It's not all going to get done today, but I just wanted to show you what stage we are in the project. I'm lucky that if you look down here, you'll see that there's actually slabs in the area and it's partly slabbed anyway, and there's this wall going round. That's because the previous owners of the house used to keep ducks, and this was their duck pen. It's actually quite long, it goes quite far down the garden. Unfortunately, they let things go a bit. And you can see this is me this morning and another day last week, maybe it was last weekend, starting to try and rip out some of this ivy, which is everywhere. And I know ivy's good for insects, good for invertebrates, and birds feeding on those invertebrates, etc., etc. But oh my goodness, it doesn't half take hold. This tree, up until this morning, the lower branch there was completely encased in ivy, and you can see there's still ivy here. And I want to clear this space because the run is going to come down here. We're just going to have to skirt that tree, and it will go down just as far as, hello Ems, just as far as, see the wee trough there. You can see it. Oh, Ems away. The wee trough there. Just a little bit before that, I think. So, yeah. bit of a task. I'm going to carry on. Well, what I'm going to do is just put that polycarbonate somewhere safe, because we're meant to be having heavy rain and high winds later on today. I'll put that somewhere safe out the way, and then I will start to clear this area here so that I can start building some more of the panels. In case you're wondering about the weird way that I'm carrying things, my shoulder is still giving me problems. I've got to be careful, but I want to keep on doing things, so I can't really carry much or do too much with this arm. It's a bit sore most of the time at the moment, but we'll get there. Right, now to tackle some more of this ivy now that I've got the polycarbonate safely out the way. So I couldn't find my spade, unfortunately. It's in this garden somewhere. I could find my shovel, but it just isn't getting through this clump. I don't know what this is. I feel I should know what it is. It might be Crocosmia? Whatever it is, it's a huge clump, and some of it pulls out and some of it doesn't, and I'm just cutting bits away just now to try and get to the base of it. Jeez, oh. So yeah, bit of a nightmare. I guess I've got half of it away. Ah, there you go, there's a bit that's just come out. I think it's just a bit rotten. And I know that it's going to grow back, but if I don't get the roots out, or I think it's probably bulbs under there, forms. But I'm just going to have to do what I can do just now and keep on top of it. This will probably be in the chicken run just. It might actually be the chicken run has got to sit on top of this, which means I will have to pull it out somehow or get some strong person to do it. But we'll see. But at the moment I just need to get as much of this out as possible. So let's see what I'm playing with. One thing about having a garden that you're wanting to put your stamp on, but you've got to clear it out first. Still, that's the price you pay for getting the garden you want. Okay, so we've rolled on a week from the last part of the video that you've seen, and yesterday my lovely brother Les came over and helped me do a lot of work on the new chicken run. So it's looking great. It's not there yet, but we've progressed it really well. So let me give you a quick look around so that you can see what it looks like now. Okie dokie, here we are. So, let me just step in here. We have all the panels on. So that's 5 panels by 4 panels. So it's approximately 15 feet by 12 feet, although not quite 12 feet wide because we had to stop short because of there's a tree over there that we couldn't fit in. So, maybe about 10 feet by, 11 feet? 11 feet by 15 feet, I think. So, we've got the panels on. There's the door here. Just bungeed it open. We've taken one part of the run down, the old run that is, and here it is here. And I'll need to dismantle that. And we have started putting the roof on, so we have these large timbers. These are like 4.8 metres, so there's bits sticking out at the end that we'll trim off. So we've got 6 of those on, and we have some sort of braces which will double up as perches for the more adventurous high-flying chickens. And some over there as well. So what's left to do? We want to put some more of these timbers, but on the floor, joining one side of the run to the other. So maybe 2 or 3 of those, I think, and that will just brace the base more. Then I'm going to put on little pieces to join one timber to the other. Are they called dwangs? Am I making that up? And that will just help me when I put on the weld mesh, which we're going to have weld mesh up here. And then I need to look at buying some roofing, which is so expensive. I was going to try and use some sort of reclaimed polycarbonate, but I don't know whether that will work. So yeah, so here we are. This is what it's looking like now. The girls haven't quite worked it out. This run, of course, will be removed once we've got the roof on. And at the moment they're in there thinking, how can I get to the other run? The door, see where Hamble is there? That was the door to the other little run. And they're like, how can I get in there? You get out this door here, girls. But they'll get there. So yeah, we're going to have a nice large run. I'm really, really excited about it. But still more work to do. Okay, so we have more work to do, but we're definitely getting there, and I hope we're going to beat the lockdown order to get the roof covered, etc., and get the girls all settled in their new run. I'll show you the next stage once we start working on that. But for now, I'll call a halt. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you've got any comments or questions, please pop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe. It's completely free and it helps keep you updated with all the different videos that I post. And I post about gardening, about getting the new garden in some semblance of shape, and also chicken keeping and quail keeping and beekeeping. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'd love you to join our happy family. And if you've liked this video, as I say, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye.